Hey Queen, so I did a complete spread for you, and the overall energy for this new relationship or friendship actually looks really, really good. Like it's saying, it's going to be filled with passion, right? But then we also have the trust card. So when I pulled your tarot, I came with the Page of Wands, which represents new beginnings. The Four of Swords. For you, I feel like this could be self-care, like taking time to focus on some self-care. And Five of Pentacles, I feel like this is going to be focusing on security, right? The stability and the security. But then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is actually, it represents security. So we have the Five of Pentacles, which is about insecurities or not feeling secure, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents security. So the overall energy of this new relationship is going to be pretty doggone good. So now one thing that I pulled for you as well is I pulled the Power over Difficulty card, right? And as you can see, she's kind of like almost in a trance, but she's looking to the right, she's looking to the future. And so this is that card that reminds you, like, now is the time to take back your power. I have a feeling like maybe you were in a past relationship before, and you may have been burned out, tired, beat up, like, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And so now it's like, hey, now is the time to reclaim your power. So anything that has you holding on to the past, it's time to let it go, because now you're actually in a period of awakening. You're actually in the period of a new beginning. And then we also pulled the Sovereignty card for you, right? So as you can see, she's a queen. She has a crown on her head, and she has pretty much the world in her hands. And this is reminding you to step up and be the queen that you are. Like whatever past issues that you had, like those are no longer, right? So those are gone. Long gone are those days. It's actually time for you to step into that queen energy and represent. Then we have the Wisdom card, where as you can see, she's standing on some books, and she's like hands up into the sky. She's actually reaching for as much as she could possibly reach for. So this is not about finding wisdom outside of anyone else. For you, I feel like this is more so just about continuing to learn yourself, right? So if we look at the Four of Swords, right, where she's kind of she's like in a fetal position, and as you can see, she has a heart that's right there, you know what I mean? So now's the time to kind of like learn who you are, what matters most to you, and don't settle for anything less than that, right? But then also knowing that if there is something that's going on with you, like any type of fears, maybe you're thinking about the past, right, what somebody else did, don't let those past issues enter this new relationship, right? So this is also why we came up with the Divine Mother card. Let's talk about nurturing, compassion, and grace. I feel like this card is for you, right? I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself already, but don't forget to continue to pour into yourself. Sometimes it's hard to get over those past experiences, right, where you may have felt like you were doing everything for somebody else and nobody else did anything for you. So continuing to pour into yourself, actually loving and being more compassionate with yourself, and then also showing that part of you inside this new relationship as well. Sometimes we try to guard ourselves after we've been hurt or burned, and so this is a reminder, like, no, you want to go into this new relationship or friendship with an open heart and an open mind, and don't hold on to the past, because with this person has nothing to do with the past. So it's like, no, take this time to actually nourish this relationship. Take this time to nourish and feed into both you as well as this relationship. Then we have the Attraction card. So in the Attraction card, as you can see, it's a big open field, and she's just looking up to the moon, and the moon is the closest it could actually be for her to see. And this is saying that pretty much anything that you want to focus on, you can actually bring more of this into your life. So if you want this relationship or friendship to be full of love and joy, then focus on that, right? So constantly being a reminder that any type of past are the things that you want to focus on letting go, so that you don't bring those old insecurities into this new relationship. Then we have the Death and Rebirth card. So this is the card that really, really represents the like everything, pretty much what you've been going through. Like if you felt like you were broken down, and now is the actual rebirth, this time when you start to step up into this energy, as it says, darkness to light. So things were looking bad in the past, but you have the opportunity to say no and put an end to it. So if you look, she's looking off to the left because the past represents the left, but as you can see, she's armed. She has some type of like antler that's hanging from her head, and she's ready to fight the past. So this way she can move forward. As you can see, she got the panthers that are actually on prod. Like, no, we are about to handle this. Nothing is going to come in and take what we've worked so hard to get. So no, go ahead and, fight those past demons. So this way you can release them and move forward. So this way it could be the rebirth, okay? Then we have the change card. So as you can see, like the sky is lit up with lightning. She has birds, and she's pushing this moon, and she's pushing and pushing and pushing. And this is a time where pretty much things are going to change for you, and they're changing in a good way, right? They're changing in a good way. Why? Because we have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents abundance and represents security. So be ready for this new change. Things like the way you looked at relationships before is going to be kind of different than what you're about to embark on right now. This is good. This is different in a good way. So be ready to accept this change. And then we also have the friendship card. Yes. So I have a feeling that this relationship is going to be so different because it is more like a friendship. You're having fun. You feel like you can actually be yourself around this person. You're connecting on a deeper level, right? Like where you're actually getting to know each other. You actually have companionship. And that's going to be the biggest change in this relationship. It's like actually feeling like you truly can connect with someone. But in order to get to that point, right, you want to make sure that any type of old insecurities, any type of old beliefs that you have, if you have a belief that, all people will do you wrong, you want to make sure that you're feeding into yourself. So this way you don't allow that old negative thinking to affect this new relationship. So it looks like things are going to be very, very bright for you. Like I said, we have the passion card, which says do what excites you, right? So live in the moment, like cherish this moment, and just keep an open mind for it, and just say yes, right? Any type of new ideas, any type of new things to be with that person, just say yes. Like actually experience that passion and that pleasure, right? Allow yourself to be open, and allow yourself to be loved, and allow yourself to be appreciated. And then of course, going back to our trust card, right? I know it's going to take a lot for you to learn how to trust somebody again, right? But first, learn how to trust yourself. And once you trust yourself, you'll know that you know how to trust who is and who is not for you. So if you're afraid that you're going to make the wrong decision, understand no decision that you make will ever be wrong for you. So learn how to trust yourself, so this way you can trust that person, and you can open up this passion and you can receive it.